psychology. It has to do with how our brains are actually trained to do things. One of my students was doing this today. He was playing, some sort of comp pattern like this. Every time he added a note, he would mess up the coordination for the notes before and all these things. Instead of like trying to take the whole ride cymbal pattern and then add on top of it these comp patterns or whatever you're playing, instead what we have to do is start with one note. So that's the first note. Like, let's imagine that we have our whole ride cymbal pattern again here. We know that we are going to play this eventually, and we want to play this on top of it, the Charleston rhythm. But instead of thinking like this, like these are two separate things, instead I want to put these two things together, okay? So instead I'm going to think of it like this. Here's my first note. And I played that exactly correctly, because this is more how our brains work. Our brains think together, right? And then let me write the next note. It's just this. Okay, great. Easy, right? And my next note, this is where the second note of that Charleston rhythm comes in, right? I did like the 1 and the and a 2. You remember that? They lined up right there. Okay? So now I got this. So my student got to this and he was doing actually